Hello, we are in the world of Skyrim. Yes, it's an old game, and I've played this game before on the old Xbox 360. But recently, of course, there was a discount for the special edition, the upgraded special edition, which includes, as far as I know, all the downloads, all the DLCs, and most, if not all, of the add-ons made by the fans. So I thought, why not? Why not start Skyrim again? Because I don't think I've ever finished Skyrim. I do know I finished Oblivion, but I never finished Skyrim, the game. I was quite far on the Xbox 360. By the way, my Xbox 360 is no longer among us. I was quite far, but I never finished the game, so I thought, well, why not do it all over again, but this time play it on the old PC and play it with the special edition and, well, play it along with you guys. Anyway, I have played the tutorial section. Most of you have already known the tutorial anyway, but for those of you unaware of what happens in the tutorial, you are apparently being brought for execution as a criminal, but manage to escape because a dragon invades the courtyard, and you can then escape the castle with help of one of the protagonists, either one of the Imperials or either one of the I can't recall which one it was. Anyway, and either one of the antagonists of the other faction. How you play the game later on is completely on your own. You need to make the decision there and then. I do remember that on the Xbox 360 I started on playing with the Empire, but let's turn things around anyway. So in the tutorial you escape the castle using some tunnels, and then you're being taught a few things, how to maneuver a few things. It's been a long time for me, so I'm bound to make mistakes with my controller, but who cares? Anyway, I'm outside the castle now. My first mission, and let's take a quick look if I can actually see that map. My current location is over here, and I think I need to go. Oh no, I have to go to Riverwood, where I'm gonna meet someone, which means I have to go. Which is, oh, hold on, my journal. That's maybe. Here we are. Ralof suggested I had to go to the nearby town of Riverwood. His sister owns a lumber mill, and they should be able to help me. Okay, in that case I will need to go to Riverwood, which will be over here. Now there is an indicator on my map, and on the radar. Let's go back to the game on the radar. On top you can see the radar, which is we're now pointing to the west. This marks a particular icon which we haven't visited yet. We're now looking northwards, and this now with the oh wait a minute, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me quickly try to. Can I maneuver my mouse so I can actually? No. Oh crap. Okay, if you look closely between the words flying and Dutchman, you can see a arrow which I'm now moving. As you can see, if I point that arrow right in the center, that means that if I now start walking, I will be walking straight towards that particular point in a straight line. So it doesn't negotiate any kinds of cliffs or other objects. But here's a road which I can follow. I can of course choose not to follow the road, but let's for now do so. We're probably gonna encounter one or two bad guys, or maybe even animals, which we can either avoid or kill. Let's see, what do I have currently in my possession? I have a bow and arrow. That's always useful. In my previous playthrough on the Xbox, I excelled in working with the bow, and I'm planning to do that in this playthrough as well. Because if you manage to level up using the bow, it can be one of the most deadliest and best weapons in the game, in my opinion. Not too fond of magic. Never liked magic to be playing with magic abilities. I might do this in this playthrough, who knows. But look, that's the road over there. I can actually just make a shortcut by just moving along these rocks. Okay, and I'm now on the correct path towards the city of Riverwood. There has been graphical improvements on the game. In my opinion, my viewpoint, it is because I was always remember the 360 game, but well, this is the new version. It's not up to 2022 standard, but it's very pretty as far as I'm concerned. But we have a river over here which we could try to cross, but there's bound to be a bridge somewhere where we can actually cross the river. Let's see if I make it stand over here. Maybe I can see a bridge in the distance. I don't see a bridge in the distance. So I can, of course, try to... What was that? Hold up. Oh, I can actually pick flowers, which I probably will do in the future, if need be. We're gonna probably need flowers and so forth for magical components. Oh, there's a bridge over there. Well, that's actually more than just a bridge. It looks like a complete village. Is this perhaps the city? There is indeed a Riverwood. Okay, let me take down the bow because I probably won't need it in town. Oh, there is a bridge. And we were supposed to be talking to someone near the... Hold up. I forgot something. I need to put on my headphones, otherwise you'll be hearing some rather obnoxious echo. Anyway, I was supposed to go to this lumber mill, which is over here, so... Who are you? Hard, no? Oh, there's a marker over there.
What is it, woman? Stand drunk on the job again?
Oh, hello. This is the guy we met.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today.
Why were you being...
Anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means. It's Ulfric.
Okay, Stormcloaks, that was it. That was the other faction. So why were you being executed?
Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself.
Oh, right. Ulfric Stormcloak.
Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters.
Hold on. Let me first make sure that there is some subtitles, because otherwise things might fall beyond the wayside. Okay, subtitles are on.
I don't want to run into any Imperials who know what happened on Hell.
Oh. I wasn't finished with you. Do you really think I should join up with Ulfric?
Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Oh, wait a minute, he wasn't executed either. Do you think Ulfric knows where the dragon came from?
Well, maybe not. Dragons haven't been seen in Skyrim for an age or more. But wherever that dragon came from, and whatever it wants, Ulfric will get to the bottom of it. You can count on that. Besides, you have your own score to settle with the Empire now. And with that dragon.
Okay, you make a good case. Maybe I will go to Windhelm.
I hope so. Skyrim needs people like you to fight for her freedom. Come on, better get moving.
I was supposed to be talking to your sister.
How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Mind your mother, boy. Look,
I heard Lucan yelling the other
Almost
day
a
about a
grown
thief
man.
breaking into a store.
Won't be long before you'll be
wasn't me,
joining the fight
honest.
yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayla, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept.
Okay, let's talk to Kurdur.
Riverwood?
Well, the news you heard
If you're
about
looking for
Ulfric
work,
is true.
go see Hod at the mill.
Imperials ambushed us outside.
Okay, do you have any supplies I could take?
Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Days ago now.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here?
It's all over. Had us lined up to the hedge of the block, ready to start chopping.
Why is that guy keeps talking, by the way? So she asked, what are you doing here? Okay, a dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Ralof and I escaped together. Helgen was, by the way, the place where we were supposed to be executed.
A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things.
No, it was a dragon, alright. Ralof would tell you the same thing.
I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
But we were supposed to go to Whiterun anyway.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then,
Can I sit down as well, by the way? No, I can't sit over here.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the
This
first to
isn't...
make it
You don't have to stay along to listen to him, but...
Nobody else has come up the south road today,
But-
as far as I know.
good? Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda.
Let me first... Sorry, let me see if I actually can... do something about the music. I like the music, but it's a bit... it's a bit overpowering. Let's see. Voice... That's better. And voice a bit up. Okay.
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help any way I can.
Okay, well that's a big... Okay. How do we get from to Whiterun from here?
Cross
Whiterun.
the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Okay, what can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
Why? Is he loyal to the Empire?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
You support the Stormcloaks then?
Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Okay, who is Elisif?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
But did Ulfric kill the High King?
Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim, and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
So there's no High King now?
No, not until the Moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Okay, I could choose any of these, but what can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. All right.
Thanks,
then.
sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
This is interesting because I can't recall that I chose the Empire in the first playthrough, but I can't recall that if you just stay nearby, you can have the entire conversation, even if you're not part of the conversation. But you are part of the story. That's interesting. It's probably not new.
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house?
Much bigger than that. As big as it in. Or maybe you'll see one yourself soon. Helgen isn't far from here. Oh, okay.
Don't even say such things. I hope that dragon stays away from Riverwood. We don't need that kind of trouble.
Okay, so if I go to the that's not what I meant. What? So if I go hold on. If I go to the map and I go to journal, journal. See, I need to. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why isn't the journal coming up? Let's say this is the system general quest. Hold on. Oh, here we are, quests. Anyway, okay. So these are my quests. Miscellaneous is join the Stormcloak Rebellion. We can actually activate this mission or not. But the current mission is this, which is talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. So we have a small compilation of the discussion we had just now. And this is the active mission, which I can also switch off. You can see there's a marker on the left, which I can switch on and off, and that will, if I switch it off, it won't turn up on the map or on the radar. But let's turn it on. So Raylo's sister Gerdur asked me to take word to the Jarl of Whiterun of the dragon attack on the Helgen, and asked the Jarl to send soldiers to protect Riverwood. On the right you can see under objectives, we got 2 objectives. Talk to Gerdur in Riverwood. That has been taken care of, so that objective has been marked. And the second objective, which is on the top, which is talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, which has not been taken care of yet, so that needs to be taken. You can see over here, the marker has changed. It's now over here. It's now on Whiterun. Whiterun is a big city, which is over here, as you can see. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah, I can zoom in. So here we have the city. And the Jarl is over here, and this is the gate house, I suppose. She said head north past the waterfall. That's correct. We are over here. We go north. So let's do that. Let's just follow the storyline. Let's see. Let's seek on the radar. For next playthrough, I will make sure that the text on top is removed so you can actually follow along. But as you can see now, between the words Frying and Dutchman, you see the end of north and the marker. So we need to go over here. So let's walk on this bridge and follow the path north. Is there a bridge? Oh, there's a bridge over there. So we... Okay, we need to go back. And we need to go north. But we're going to use the bridge, which is over there somewhere. Now I can actually stop by in any of these establishments if necessary. There's an inn over here. But I don't think I need anything at the moment. In later game, we probably gonna make sure that every inn and every house is investigated. But for now, let's move over to... what was that sound? Sound like a bird which was flapping right beside my ear. Anyway, north we get some markers over here. Yes, this way to Whiterun. And a quick word about the interface. As you can see there... Oh, what's that? That's a boost or something. Let it go. Anyway, as you can see, there is a crosshair currently. Now if I change to crouching position, which is the other button, we now have this over here. This marks the crouching position. Now, while we have this marker on the screen, I am, as you can see, hidden. As soon as the eye opens, we are being detected. And it doesn't say exactly if we are detected by enemies or not, but we can see on the radar screen. Okay, hold on. 3 red dots, which means we have enemies nearby, and it, I think, oh, there we are. Okay, hold on. We had some wolves. Hold on. There is a quick menu for changing the weapons. What was that? Let me see. This is the kill cam, which is also nice. Oh. Did it take care of all of them now by now? Oh. Okay, we can search the wolves and take their pelts, which we can later sell. Now, as I said, there was a method in changing the... Oh, there we are. That was it. See? So I can now easily switch from the sword to the longbow and so forth without going into the menu. On the bottom we see the red bar appearing. That is the current health, which is slowly creeping back to normal. Apart from health, we also have stamina and magicka, but for now we need to just be care of health. Ooh, what we have over here? These look like Imperials to me.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Do we free the prisoners? Yeah! Yeah. That was maybe a bit stupid, but... Mods are currently loaded. Achievements are disabled. You wish to continue your save? Yes. We've got 2 soldiers and 1 prisoner. Yeah. Oh. That is 3 soldiers. So, we just leave them be for now. And are on our way to Whiterun. Ah, and that's why that 3rd soldier was late. He took care of the wolves, which we had in our first playthrough. Took the pelts anyway. So let's follow the path to Whiterun. Yeah, at level 1 I am not that strong to simply attack everyone I see. And that's the beauty of these kinds of adventure games. When level 1 you have to be careful. Hold on, I heard something. Talking about that, look, that is most likely Whiterun. And the Jarl would be over there. So let's continue our journey. And let's see if we actually can speak to the Jarl. We're being a level 1 nobody. Yeah, I never joined the Stormcloaks as far as I can remember. In the original playthrough, we got probably an inn over there and some stables. But let's follow the main plot line at right now. This game is likely to have extremely large amount of side quests, which will help you to raise your level and increase the amount of things you actually can gather. But there is you can actually skip all those side quests, but we probably will not do that. But for now, let's follow the Battleborn farm. Okay, let's follow the road toward. Hold on. Oh, I'm supposed to go into the city. Did I miss the main gate? It's probably over here somewhere. But these side quest missions will be presenting themselves quite easily. Oh, okay, we're in the city gates now, but where is the entrance? Okay, so we just follow the path that goes around the city. Main gate, finally, okay. So they open the door for me, I suppose? Yep, they open the door for me.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must
Okay.
have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
So I suspect this is the way up to the Jarl's castle, which is over there. So let's head straight over there.
Give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
Okay.
Please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. 10 septims tomorrow, baby. What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know. Even if you are
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
What does the kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Okay, well at least I...
Want to go home and read.
You tried mercenary work?
Yeah, well,
Might suit you.
you go home and read. I didn't stop you. I just want to go home and read. You know, just go and read then. Is this the... No, this is the Jarl's palace. Is this the way up to the palace? Or is there a different way which... Oh, okay, this is not the way. This is not the correct path. Well, you can hear people shouting, and that is, of course, these are side quests. I will look into that later, but as I said, I'm going to follow the main plot line right now for the first couple of videos. And we are now entered Dragon's Reach, which is the Jarl's Palace, I think. Let's see if we actually can speak to the Jarl. Skyrim is based on Norse, I think.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Okay, Kurdur sent me.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
A dragon has destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Who are you, by the way?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Let's see. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. Okay.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulrich Stormcloak, and then the dragon attacked.
Should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
You're a bit of a snake, aren't you?
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, I just completed the mission and automatically it turned into another mission, which is still part of the main plotline. We need to talk to the main wizard.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
Her?
Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Oh.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, so what has to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, anything you can tell me about this Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
So how do you know about this stone tablet in Bleak Falls and Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
So, okay, tell me more. Tell me more about this Dragon War.
I'm surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
So, let's see. Do you owe your allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, let's see. Let's see, because I was given something, but what was it? Wasn't this, was it? Let's see. This has an armor of 23. So if we use this, we are better armored. And it weighs a lot less. When it comes to weapons, I have an iron dagger, a war axe, which has a damage of 9. Imperial sword also has a damage of 9. So this I can actually sell if necessary. I can also enchant it maybe, but anyway, that would mean that, let me quickly go to the map and to the journal and to the quest. So we now have this quest optional, which not optional. This quest is part of the main quest. So we need to go to the where was it? Bleak Falls Barrow to find the hidden dragon stone. And if we go to, can I go to the map? Hold on. Yes, world map. So I'm currently over here in Dragon's Reach. These I actually found, and as far as I know, I can actually, I can fast travel. When I'm outside, I can fast travel. So we have Riverwood over here. So if I'm outside, I can fast travel to Riverwood. The location, well, the wizard said I should ask the locals for the location, but it's already on the map. It's over here in Bleak Falls Barrows. That is for another time. I'll try to make these games, these playthroughs as frequent as possible. But for now, thank you for joining me, and we'll hopefully meet each other quite soon for our mission to retrieve the Dragon Stone from the ruins. And I don't think it's going to be that simple for a level 1 player. Anyways, thank you so much. See you soon.